with a victory,
a goat as well anyway.
having sealed safety with 2 games to spare. Welcome to listeners from Talk Sport. Hull City 15 seconds from survival, but it's Portsmouth who are going to launch one final attack. But there is the full-time whistle. The Hull City fans celebrate. It's a last day relegation great escape. Luton's defeat at West Bromwich Albion meant Hull needed only a point here at Fratton Park. They were 1-0 up after 18 minutes. Matt Crooks with a finishing touch from inside the 6-yard box after João Pedro had flicked on a corner. Pompey equalised 10 minutes into the second half. A really good finish from Christian Sadie, and it was so nervy. After that, the Hull goalkeeper, Ivor Pandor, collapses on his back inside the 6-yard box in front of the Fratton end away to our left. Ruben Sayers, the Hull manager, who ultimately has kept them up, celebrates with his coaching staff, and 2,100 Hull fans are jubilant. It finishes here. Portsmouth 1, Hull City 1.
So Hull City survive, and Luton Town are going to be relegated. We'll get to the Hawthorns in a bit, where Mickey Gray and Faker others are for TalkSport 2. Still playing here at the Coventry Building Society Arena. Coventry nearly had a third after a mad scramble in the Middlesbrough box, and Finn Azaz has a shot blocked wide, and there goes the full-time whistle, and Coventry City have secured their playoff place, and Middlesbrough sink to their knees knowing that their playoff challenge has come up short ultimately. Frank Lampard took over in mid-November when Coventry were in the wrong half of the table, but he's guided them into the post-season affair. Jack Rudoni, man of the match, scored both goals this afternoon for Coventry City. They deserve their spot in the playoffs based on their second half of the season form. Chris Awellamo, your thoughts on a 2-0 victory for the Sky Blues?
It was an absolute outstanding performance from start to finish. I have to say, from Coventry, they managed the game, they got their goal, they were brave in possession, they were winning second balls, as I said at half time, done the basics very well, but on top of that had the quality. They had, and then second half they managed the game. They had to defend well. They made sure they got it was a defensive contact every time it came into the box first, but then off the back of that, in that transition, they used the ball well. They had that outlet. They had that quality in the wide areas. Hadji Wright was excellent. Sakamoto was outstanding. Even Ellis Sims done his job. Everyone ticked the box today. He'll be delighted, Frank Lampard.
Just let me check. Are they still playing at Bramall Lane? Alan Biggs.
Full time, Sheffield United 1, Blackburn Rovers 1. Blackburn gave it everything, couldn't give it quite enough, and they're not going to be in the playoffs, but they're being applauded by their supporters around the ground here, particularly behind one goal, and one goal wasn't enough from Yuki Ohashi. The equaliser coming from Anel Ahmedhodzic, with a big chance. Emmanuel Dennis had a chance from a corner, a free header at the near post, which he put wide during the 8 minutes of stoppage time. It finishes with Blackburn just outside the playoffs, despite a 6-match unbeaten run at the end of the season. Sheffield United 1, Blackburn Rovers 1.
And as we hand back to Faker Others at the Hawthorns, handshakes around the CBS Arena. There will soon be a lap of honour, but the season is not done for Coventry City. They've got another playoff tilt to have a go at, like they did 2 years ago, after a full-time score here of Coventry City 2, Middlesbrough 0.
They certainly do. Dan, thank you very much, and to Chris as well. And we will have both playoff games live and exclusively on TalkSport on Thursday and Friday. Just to confirm for you, Thursday it'll be Bristol City against Sheffield United. That's an exclusive on the TalkSport app. And on Friday, the 10th of May, Coventry will face Sunderland in the first leg, live on TalkSport. Here at the Hawthorns, though, Luton Town's back-to-back relegation has been confirmed. Mickey Gray.
Yes, where it has finished here at the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion 5, Luton Town 3. Before kick-off, the fate was in Luton Town's hands, but after 8 minutes, Tom Fellows scored a low left-foot strike into the bottom corner. That was then nullified on 10 minutes through Milanic Ali with a right foot low finish into the corner, but it was West Bromwich Albion who took the lead again on 30 and 32 minutes with goals from Daryl DK and Tom Fellows. Albion came out in the second half. Callum Styles got a couple of goals, one with his left foot into the bottom corner and another super strike from the edge of the 18-yard area. Luton rallied with Jordan Clark and Milanich Ali with his second goal, but it wasn't enough on the day. Luton Town find themselves in the bottom three, back-to-back relegations. It's really unfortunate. Just looking over to the right-hand side, sad day for Luton Town. And Faye, I don't know, the last question to you, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel like the pit of my stomach is as low as it could possibly go. But equally, as a Luton Town fan, I've been here many times before, and I know that this club can get itself back into the Championship again. We've suffered 3 relegations in a row previously, so this isn't the worst that I've been a Luton Town fan in terms of what I've had to suffer. Listen, the 2,500 fans over there, the minute West Brom decided that they were going to turn up, which they perhaps should have done, and they'd been in a playoff push themselves this season, you know, we knew that it was going to be really difficult for us, and ultimately we didn't do enough in the season. The change of management with Matt Bloomfield coming in January in replace of Rob Edwards, it took him a while to get the group going